emergency?
We're at 202 North, 1900 East.
What's going on?
We just found my mom. She's on the ground frozen, or she's stiff, and I don't know.
Are you in Madison County or Fremont County?
Hello, I'm Chad, the husband. She's clearly dead. We don't know.
Sorry. Okay. Okay. Are you in Rexburg, or because your address shows Rexburg address, but you're in Fremont County?
It's a mile past.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, she's not even. She's gross.
Okay. Can I get your name?
Chad Daybell. Oh man. Oh.
Okay, Chad. I'm going to get somebody out to you right now. Okay.
Yeah, the corner where the blinking yellow light is, with the red house.
Yes, sir. Red house on the corner.
Yes.
Blinking yellow light.
Right.
Okay. We'll get somebody out to you, okay? I'm so sorry.
Okay.
If you need anything else, you call me back, okay?
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
That is the 911 call made by Chad Daybell over his wife's death. Chad and Tammy were married and had 5 children together. They started Spring Creek Book Company. Chad Daybell had written several books that dealt with the end of the world. He had 2 near-death experiences and said that he could see behind the veil and knew the future. Chad thought of himself as God, a prophet, the chosen one for the end times. This was his influence over Lori Vallow, and she began to believe in his prophecies. Lori was married to her 4th husband, Charlie Vallow. They were raising Tylee Ryan, Lori's daughter from a previous marriage. They seemed like a happily married couple. Lori and Charles expanded their family by adopting J.J. Vallow. This was Charles's sister's grandson. J.J. had autism and was well loved by the family, especially big sister Tylee. She would even jokingly refer to him as her son. It was at this time that Chad and Lori had met at a religious conference. They fit together like puzzle pieces. They started a religious podcast together, and in those teachings they would refer to people as zombies and dark spirits. Charles had become a demon. Charles filed for divorce. Charles was shot and killed by Lori's brother, Alex. Allegedly, he killed him in self-defense. Alex said that Lori and Charles had been fighting and he was protecting his sister. No charges were laid. Lori, with Alex and kids and niece Melanie, moved closer to Chad to Rexburg, Idaho. Chad had his own issues. Chad's wife Tammy died after a night of not feeling good and coughing a lot. The coroner seemed satisfied that Tammy died of natural causes. Less than a month later, Chad and Lori were married in Hawaii. They had previously bought a wedding dress and rings, and all this being done before anyone lost a spouse. Kay and Larry Woodcock became concerned about their grandson JJ. They weren't able to FaceTime or speak with JJ. They called the police and asked for a welfare check on him. The search had begun. During this time, they exhumed Tammy Daybell's body, and the autopsy showed that she had not died of natural causes, but had been killed by asphyxiation. Just after that event, Lori's brother Alex dies of natural causes. The police announced that JJ and Tylee are missing. Chad and Lori were persons of interest, and they had no one to be any help to the police. They were married a month after Tammy's passing. The police contacted the police in Hawaii to serve Lori a notice stating she must produce JJ and Tylee to the Idaho Department of Health and Welfare or the Rexburg Police Department within 5 days. They did not meet the deadline. Lori was extradited from Hawaii to Rexburg. A few months later, a search warrant was served to search Chad Daybell's property. Within hours, they found the children on Chad's property. Tylee had been dismembered and burned. Her manner of death was undetermined, and JJ was wrapped in plastic and bound by duct tape. His manner of death was asphyxiation with a plastic bag and duct tape over his mouth. Lori and Chad were charged with multiple charges, including concealment of evidence, charged with the murders of JJ, Tylee, and Tammy. To date, Lori Vallow Daybell was found guilty of murdering her children and conspiring to kill her husband's first wife. Now we're waiting for the case against Chad.
No comment? They've been missing for 4 months. You have nothing to say?
Welcome everybody. I'm Nine. I'm from Nine's Corner. I'm a tarot reader, and I was requested by a viewer, Tess 1089, to do the following video. So please realize that it's for entertainment purposes only. Everything is alleged, and everybody's innocent until proven guilty. So we're going to start off by asking the first question: who killed Tammy? Did Tammy know about Lori? Like, it's just, I guess we want to talk to Tammy and find out, what did she know? Did she know about Lori and the affair? And who killed her? Was it Alex, Lori's brother, or was it her husband, Chad Daybell? So let's look and see. Tammy, what happened with you? What happened with you? Knight of Pentacles. So this is showing her husband, because this is somebody's close to her, who's slow and steady, who's kind of almost like on the wait for her. The Hangman, seeing everything from a different perspective. I do think that she found out about Chad and Lori. I do think that she knew about him. I think that Chad knew that she knew. And the Wheel of Fortune is underneath it, completion. They had been having some problems in the past. Just like he's not feeling like he was getting the respect from her that he wanted. And I guess she didn't look at him as this godly God as he wanted her to. On top, we got Temperance, balancing it all out. I really, really believe that the husband, Chad Daybell, is the one that was with her when she passed away. She was so confused. She couldn't believe that her husband was doing this to her. I think she was probably asleep, and that's when he came after her, because this is her being like in a dream world. She had everything. She had the 5 children, the husband, and the career, and she was a good woman, a hard worker. The Queen of Cups is around her. People around are not wanting to tell the whole tale, because I think they want to pin everything on Alex. So this is like people not wanting to have the whole story come out. She's looking at the past and just thinking, why would he do this to me? I mean, I was his wife. I loved him and he loved me. And she's so reminiscent of the past that she can't believe that this is after happening. End card is death. You've got to be kidding me. So this was her death, her transformation, that she had to move on. She definitely knew about Lori, and I believe that it was somebody really, really close to her, i.e. Chad, rather than Alec. Whoa. Let's look at Alec. Let's look at Chad Daybell. What's going to happen with Chad Daybell? What happened with Chad Daybell? What's going to happen to him? Is he going to be found guilty? What's his part that he had to play in it? Let's find out what he feels from his perspective. Chad, what's going on? At the center, there's the plan. So this is him planning to get rid of Tammy. This is him and Lori getting together. And definitely Tammy knew about that there was an extra person in the relationship that didn't belong there. Crossing is the star. This is sick, but he's a prophet. And he really felt like him and Lori were going to be this super couple that were going to have this cult-like following. And they were going to bring everybody to the second coming of Christ. Like, very delusional, very delusional. Underneath it all, judgment. He feels like he judges people. He knows who's evil. He knows who has a dark energy. And this is also judgment of him judging himself. In the past, we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is his writings, his books, all the information that he put out and about the end of times. and what he felt and believed that would happen, that he was a godlike prophet that was part of it. On top of it, we got the high priestess. This is where Lori gets involved. Lori knows about Tammy. She knows about that Tammy knew about her. She knows that Tammy was killed and it wasn't natural causes. The Queen of Cups. There seems to be a want to keep a cover up here. I guess Chad doesn't want for everybody to find out. He thought he could put all this on Alex and Lori, but he's not going to be able to keep the cap on it. Ooh, the world coming to a completion, coming to an end. This is all going to come to a completion, to an end. He feels like he's going to try to get away with something. I think he thinks that he was sneaky enough to, you know, be able to blame Lori and her brother Alex rather than taking any responsibility for himself. They're looking at every detail. This is going to be a long process. They're looking at every detail of what he did, where he went, what he saw, everything. It's like they're looking at not just what he did. They're looking at all his books, all his writings, everything. Just everything is coming out. Ooh, Ace of Swords. Goodbye, Chad. You are going to jail. You are going to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. You are going to jail. Ooh, whoa. Okay. We got the King of Wands, the Four of Swords, and then the Tower. So I feel as though either Chad Daybell will die or be killed when he's in jail. Like he'll get sick or something will happen to him and he won't make it through. It's a very strong, oh my God, like hurt my chest kind of feeling. Honest to God, something just like he has no idea what's coming. He thought that his world had been rocked up to this point. There's more to come. There's more to rock his world. And I think that when he goes to jail, he's going to get sick or he's going to be put into a position where he can't walk. And it's going to be disastrous for him. Absolutely disastrous for him. He's not going to have a good time in jail whatsoever. Oh, that energy is dark. I don't want it on me. I don't receive it. I send it back to the givers. Oh, this energy is cold. And I swear to God, like you can even ask my friend. I was talking to one of my girlfriends. I was saying, I'm so cold. I'm so chilled. I can't get warm. And it's ever since I started looking at doing this video that I started to get really cold and just not be able to get warmed up. I don't know why. I'm thinking about the kids being left out and cold. But anyway, so that is our reading. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, please feel free to like, subscribe, share, and do all that good stuff that helps my channel. We have our unity candle lit for each and every one of us. I thank you for your time. Until the next time, take care, cheerio, and God bless.